When the news broke that Luke Morley would be releasing a new solo album, Songs from the Blue Room, there was unsurprisingly a lot of interest. Luke told Metal Talk that the album is a kind of side project anyway. Initially, I was thinking I won't bother doing any gigs. Now, with a new solo album, Walking on Water, set to be released on the 1st of August, and another tour in September, the man must be totally infected with the solo bug. So it's a delight to welcome Luke back to Metal Talk for Seconds Out Round 2. Luke, good afternoon.
How you doing? Good to be here.
Excellent. How did you feel on the eve of the opening show at KK Steel Mill last year? Were the nerves different to a Thunder tour?
Well, I don't get nervous on Thunder tours. I don't suffer from nerves that badly, actually. To be fair, I think what got me out of the habit of nerves was when we did Download or Donington in 1990, and that was I was terrified before that gig, as we all were. But then I thought, well, if I can do that, I've got nothing to worry about. So yes, I don't normally get nervous. I think before the first gig of my tour last year, yeah, degree of apprehension. You always kind of, the adrenaline kicks up and stuff. And I just am thinking to myself, don't shoot your voice out because
All right.
it's one of those things, you know. And over the years, working with Danny and obviously Danny's quite excitable, and over the years he's learned to control that and keep the voice healthy, not oversing. So that was really what I was concentrating on, was that, and obviously because not being a regular touring lead vocalist, it was obviously something that I made myself very aware of it. So not nervous. I mean, I love being on stage. I mean, all musicians are show off, so
Yeah.
and a little bit of a little bit of trepidation and whatever. But I think it's good. You need to get the adrenaline pumping
Yeah.
and all of that. But no, not too. I don't. I mean, some people have terrible anxiety about it. It doesn't really bother me too much.
Okay, easy peasy then. We covered the Islington show, describing it as a soul-warming, perfect night. From what I read, every show was well received. Yeah, you were chuffed how it
Yeah,
all went.
the response to the album and the tour was amazing. I mean, that's part of the reason that I sort of subject myself to it again. I just
Yeah,
thought, well, I enjoyed it, so why not do it again?
yeah, cool. So, how long after the tour finished did you get back in the kitchen writing the follow-up?
Well, it's funny because writing sort of something I tend to do all the time, but around the just after the tour, which was January last year,
Hmm.
I'd kind of written some of the songs, and then I took a little bit of time off, and then I just thought, right, I'm going to finish it and get it all done. And I sat down and I got she finished. I think I'd written two songs, and the rest of them I finished in like 2 months.
Right.
So I work quite quickly. But I like to set myself targets like that because it's
Yep.
you don't bloody dragging on for months. It's good to kind of strike while the iron's hot and if you're in the mood, get it all done.
Yeah, cool. I mean, the lead single, Walking on Water, is a great teaser for the album. I mean, when I look at the lyrics in the chorus, yeah, you're singing about coming back from the dead like I was meant to be because it's all about me. That kind of suggests to me that was the first song that you wrote after the tour.
No, actually, sorry,
Right, okay.
that's completely wrong. It was actually the last song that was written for the album because, and there's a reason for that. Basically, I had the rest of it all kind of done, and I sat down with my good friend and collaborator Jason, who I always work with him on the visual aspects of stuff.
Mhm.
And he's a photographer, and he said, "Neil, he said, you got a title for the album?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I found a brilliant place to do a photo shoot," and he showed me the place where we did the shoot, the water platform on top of the mountain.
Yep.
And I said, "So we could? Do you reckon we can make it look like I am actually walking on water?" He said, "Yeah, we can do that." I said, "Brilliant." So at that point, I didn't have a title for the album either. And I went away. I thought, well, I wonder if I can write a song called "Walking on Water." Then we can shoot a video at the same time.
Hmm.
So it was kind of a bit like the tail wagging the dog. Really, it was like,
Right,
okay,
okay.
well, so that's how it came about. But no, the song is not about me at all. It's about it's imagine I don't know where this came from, but it's kind of like if Jesus Christ came back to world to the earth today, what would he be like? Everybody assumes he'd be nice, but he might not. He might be like Donald Trump or
Yep.
Liam Gallagher, or and so I sort of started to kind of put myself in that headspace and thought, well, if I was that kind of person and I was Jesus Christ, so that's it. So it's not about me at all. Oh God,
Right.
nothing could be further.
No, let's go. Let's go. It's a great song, and I love the earworm of just before the solo. You've got the sliding guitar pick, which when you listen to it on the headphones, it travels from
Yeah,
one ear to the other. Yeah,
yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah, well spotted. Yeah,
yeah. Thank you. It's okay. We can talk through a couple of the tracks. Um,
sure.
I mean, Natural High. I mean, that's a great opening. I really love the solo in there. You've definitely gone a lot rockier with the new album. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it's. I think maybe the fact that I've not written a Thunder album for 3 years might have something to do with that. I
Right.
guess.
Okay.
I need to scratch that itch a little bit. Yeah, but I think it's yes, it is maybe a little bit rockier than the last one, and not as maybe Americana.
Mhm.
Um, but yes, it's not something that I plan. I mean, I wish I could say that I deliberately thought I'm going to go down this line, and
Mhm.
that's not how I work. I just tend to write the songs, and they come out how they come out,
Okay.
and then I record them, and then if I think they're good enough, then they'll make the cut, and if they're not, they don't. So it's kind of regardless of style, really. I think one of the great joys about making a solo album is that you can do whatever you want. There's no
Yep.
band trademark, if you like.
Mhm.
So, I mean, Thunder's very much a rock band. I mean,
Mhm.
if Thunder made a country and western album, people would raise an eyebrow, and right. But I think being making a solo record kind of frees you from that kind of the
Yeah.
expectation, which is a nice thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. I mean, Breathe. There's a nice busy bass line. Is that you on all the instruments again?
Apart from the keyboards and the
Apart from.
drums, yeah, it's
Mhm.
all me.
Okay. Okay.
I love playing bass. It's one of my favourite things to do. And yeah, just that's the great joy of having a studio in my house. I can sort of do all those things when I feel like doing them, and it's a lovely
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a really wonderful melody line in there, and a lovely guitar. So I really love that song. It's a really
Yeah,
cool one.
I think it's an interesting thing that when the album's just when I just pretty much finished it, and I just played it to a few people, and all of them picked up on that song.
Right.
So it obviously has something that kind of connects with people because you never know when you write songs. You just don't. You hope that people are going to like what
Yep.
you do.
Yep.
You can't take it for granted. But yeah, that tune appears to be sort of connecting with people. So that's really good. So I'm really looking forward to people hearing that one.
Cool, excellent, excellent. And Gun to Your Head, that would rather for me rather than Breathe. Yeah, Gun to Your Head. Yeah, I mean that's a song that really deserves to be massive. I absolutely love that song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's that's yeah, it's an interesting tune. That's kind of I suppose when you're not having a good day, it's
Right.
like and we all go through those days. And you just, okay, right, well, sort yourself out. It's that kind of song.
Nice. And Forever and Again. I mean, that's a really beautiful song. I love the rhythm kind of change, the tempo change of the rhythm into the guitar solo.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. That's yes, that's it's a once again, it's like it's fortunately as a songwriter, you sometimes you'll just sit down some days and pick up the guitar, and the song just kind of falls out without
yep,
any effort, really
yep.
apparent. And that was one of them. I wrote it very quickly, and I didn't look at it for a while. So I thought, well, it probably isn't very good because it wrote so quickly. But then I looked at it again, and I thought, oh, actually, it's nice, and that's kind of almost got a kind of countryish feel to it
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, no, yeah, I'm pleased with that one.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And I really love Don't You Cry Now. Are you kind of channeling your inner Gary Moore there in places?
Well, it's funny because somebody asked me about that, and it hadn't occurred to me that it was a bit like Gary Moore. But then again, I suppose it's to do with the uh, it's something that Gary used a lot. Was a kind of obviously a fantastic guitar player, but
Hmm.
the kind of slightly bluesy, jazzy thing
Hmm.
going on, and it's still got the blues and Parisian walkways. It's a kind of almost like a
Yep.
jazzy direction with the blues guitar lick, and I suppose this song has that in places. So I can see the why other people would make that reference. But
Yeah,
yeah,
only in places though. I kind of picked up right at the start. Yeah.
yeah, and it's great. It's just like a pure blues guitar solo in that one, which I
Hmm.
don't normally do. It's because obviously we don't, Thunder don't, or I don't normally do stuff that's that sort of bluesy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice to scratch that particular itch. Yeah.
No, that's really good. And I love In Your Light. Yeah, the last song on the album. I mean,
I think you're a bit of a softy. You like all the you like all the
But no, but I mean that has got to be in your set list for September.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Right.
I've got to be perfectly honest with you that on In Your Light, it's a sort of acoustic finger picking thing, and acoustic finger picking is not my strong suit. So it took me quite a while to get that.
Right. Okay.
So I'll have to practice it a lot if I'm going to do it
Right.
live. But maybe I don't know yet. Not sure.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of wonderfully atmospheric. Yeah, well, I mean, when you've got these kind of rockier songs on the album, yeah, it's always good to kind of finish off on some kind of sort of more emotional, softer end. Yeah, that kind of leads to album number three.
Sure, sure.
The next
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
when the song was written and recorded, I thought that has to go last. It
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere else on the album, really.
Yeah. Yeah. So for the September tour, same lineup as before.
It will be, apart from be a different drummer. The lad who played on the album, on this album, is a really good young Welsh drummer called Rhys Morgan, and he was recommended to me, and he came and did a fantastic job. So I just thought, well, I'd ask him to do the tour, just the continuity wise.
Yep.
Jack, who did the last one, did a brilliant job. But he's a very busy boy these days. He's doing quite a bit of. He's involved in management of artists and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So will tie him down. But Rhys will do a brilliant job, and he's young as well, which keeps the average age of the band down, which I like.
Yeah, good. I mean, Walking on Water, it's a 50-day wait now till it comes out, and we have to hold back on reviews. Yeah, but I think people are absolutely going to love this. They're going to love this. Are you impatient for it to be out, or is this kind of pause normal in the music business?
Yes, you get used to waiting for stuff. I mean, obviously, you make a record, you finish it, you're proud of it, and you want people to hear it. But obviously, there's been 3 singles so far. There might be another one that comes out around the time of the album. So people are kind of getting drip-fed bits of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, obviously, coming from the era I do, there's always that lovely thing about when you sit down and listen to a whole album and you get a sense of a journey sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many young people listen to music that way anymore, but certainly, yeah, I think that anybody in my generation, I love buying an album, sitting down, and listening to 11, 12 songs, whatever it is, and soaking it all up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, I still love that, especially when I kick the wife and kids out. Yeah, and I can sit in the kitchen. Yeah, for a couple of albums over a bottle of wine or something. Yeah. Fantastic. Any message for the fans?
Crikey. Yeah, obviously can't wait for everybody to hear the record. And if you haven't got your tickets yet for the tour, why not?
Yep.
It'll be a lot of fun. The last one was. So, yeah, get yourself along to a show somewhere, and I shall see you all there.
Fantastic. Luke Morley releases Walking on Water the 1st of August through Left Hook Records via Townsend Music. Yeah. And this is going to be brilliant. Thank you very much, Luke. Wish you all the best. Good luck for the album, and see you on tour.
All the best.
Cheers.